Well everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the Fitbit Versa 4 and compare it against the Apple Watch SE 2nd generation and see which particular watch is the better one for you. Now number one, some very big things to keep in mind is that I personally believe that the Apple Watch SE 2nd generation is probably the better device here for the everyday average person. I think the Apple Watch SE 2nd generation is a better watch, but I think the Fitbit Versa 4 still has a lot of capability too, and we'll take a look at that throughout this whole entire video. If you want to pick up either one of these watches at any point, links will be down in the description. You can get them from there and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. Now, the big thing to keep in mind is that both of these devices can basically connect to almost the same types of devices. So they can connect to, iPhones for the Fitbit Versa 4 and Apple Watch SE 2, but a big advantage for something like the, Fitbit Versa 4 is that it can also connect to Android phones. The Apple Watch SE 2 cannot do that, but the Fitbit can do that. So just kind of keep that in mind. I think that is in and of itself a pretty big deal. Now on the exterior, lots of similarities here for sure as well. So between both, they're both looking kind of the same, but there are some slight differences. The Fitbit Versa 4 is supposed to be lighter weight and it's supposed to be more comfortable, where the Apple Watch SE 2 is a little bit, heavier, but it has a better design, I would say. So they both have, the smaller models between both like 40mm sizes basically, but the Apple Watch SE 2 can give you a 44mm size, which is a little bit bigger, and that might be a better advantage than the smaller size that you're getting on the Fitbit Versa 4. Now, beyond that, they're both built relatively around the same, so there's kind of the same type of build between them, which I think is a cool thing to kind of keep in mind as well. They both have buttons on this side, but there's more buttons on the Apple Watch SE 2. The backside is the wireless charging pad, and what's interesting is they both can kind of like feel the same and kind of give you the same, kind of vibe, but the Fitbit Versa 4 does kind of give you a better way of kind of taking the bands in and out and kind of replacing the bands, which I think is a really, really nice thing going on for that type of, watch. So on the exterior, that kind of covers it up there for the most part. Now another very big thing to keep in mind here too is that between both, they both give you around the same types of features to kind of keep in mind. So they fit, the Fitbit Versa 4 gives you, blood oxygen level monitoring, sleep analysis, you can track your workouts, you can track your steps, your running, your mileage, all that stuff. The Apple Watch SE 2 can give you basically the same thing, but can also give you irregular, rhythm notifications for your heart. It can give you a lot more workout information as well, which is really cool. So they're both very similar in that. A big, advantage for the Apple Watch SE 2nd generation though, is that you can actually go through and basically download a bunch of other third-party applications for the Apple Watch SE 2. So this is in and of itself a really nice thing. You can go through, download those other apps. The Fitbit Versa 4, what you see is what you get. There's not really any other advantages that you're getting there. So that is kind of a little bit of a disadvantage for that type of watch as well. Now, on top of that, a really big advantage for the Fitbit is that you can basically go through and get up to 6 days of battery life on that watch. The Apple Watch SE 2 only gives you 18 hours of battery life. So you may have to charge that thing every single day. The Fitbit Versa 4, you can basically use up to 6 days in a row and basically not have to, you can basically charge it once a week and be fine on that particular watch, which is a really, really big thing too. Now they both support a lot of other things, features, but I would say some other big advantages for the Apple Watch SE 2. One, it features Siri, you have Apple Pay built in, you can do calls and messages directly from the watch. The Fitbit Versa 4, it does give you kind of similar capability, but it's not as pronounced as the Apple Watch SE 2. So in my personal opinion, I think the SE 2 is by far the better watch here, but I think the Fitbit Versa 4 is still, fine for some people out there, but I definitely recommend going through and buying something like an Apple Watch SE 2 in my personal opinion. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, till then.